In this video, I want to share with you two different ways that I'm using my YouTube videos to further fuel the ecosystem for my information business with paid marketing. Okay, and this isn't just about uploading a YouTube video to ads. It goes a little bit further than this. Okay, if you are new to the channel, this is what I call my lifestyle business operating system. If you're returning to the channel, this will not be new. We use this as a reference point in a lot of videos. Okay, and so YouTube is a platform that we recommend as part of a robust middle of funnel for your information business, where it does a lot of nurturing and a lot of heavy lifting. Okay, and it is amazing at that. But what I want to introduce to you today is an idea that, well, what if we could take that video and we could get a bit more out of it, right? Now, one way that people do that is they might take it and slice it up for reels and all that kind of stuff. And you can definitely do that. But I want to give you another idea, and I want to give you another process that might get the juices flowing a little bit, okay? The power when you set this up and everything moves in a straight line, where you've got all your top of funnel running to some core funnels, and then pretty much from the point someone buys a low ticket or opts in, everything else is the same. We've got all the email automations going. They all get the same broadcast. They all get the same YouTube videos. They all get the same remarketing. They all go through the same experience from the second that they enter their details back here, all ultimately feeding towards one core offer, right? And then the machine's a closed loop, and it ultimately compounds back on itself with word of mouth, okay? And so we want to focus on going deeper and deeper and deeper and making this more and more robust, particularly with our middle of funnel, okay? And so the first way that I'm doing this is with my remarketing ads. Okay, so what I'm doing is taking YouTube videos, right? You can go see the ones on the channel and you'll see that it marries up to this list here. And then turning them into what I call no opt-in pages. Okay, so let me show you an example. So if we click on one of these, it's just a very simple page. And it has a headline, a sub-headline, it has a thumbnail, it has the YouTube video embedded, and then it has a link over to a bridge page, which then goes to my Academy document, right, which is my main offer. If we come back to this model here, for me, that's the offer that sits here, okay? So they come here, they go on the bridge page, then they can click over to the document, and this is the offer document here, all right? So that's one way that we're utilizing the YouTube videos, putting them into these individual pages where someone can just click on it and then they can watch the video, right? They just come in, click, and watch. Okay, now what's really cool about this is you can load all of these up into remarketing. So you can run these as ads to anybody that's on your email list, anyone that's purchased low ticket, anyone that's engaged with your social media, anyone that's visited any of your websites, your funnels, anything like that. Okay, and now instead of just relying on the algorithm and sending them out as an email, or maybe you post your YouTube videos on your social media organically, now you can put a really low budget, a couple of bucks a day onto each video, and they can run around the clock getting your content back in front of people. Because the goal is to drive consumption. In the middle of funnel, we're warming up the traffic, we're nurturing the audience, and we're focusing on depth. A key part to that is having people spend time with you. And so we want to be thinking, how can we build that depth and how can we engineer more consumption without necessarily having to create more content? And this is a great way to do it. So I can show you more examples, but these are all just YouTube videos that you can see on my channel, and they've been flipped into a single page. There's a clean thumbnail, and then boom, it links over to the offer. Okay, and what's really cool is, happy to share this with you guys, set up a really simple SOP for my assistant that has him create these on autopilot for me. Okay, so I upload, or I publish my YouTube videos as I normally do, and then this sits behind the scenes running. Okay, so goal, build a simple one-page remarketing asset I can use in ads, leveraging my YouTube videos as they get released. Okay, so step one, each week on a Monday, check the YouTube channel for new videos from the previous week. So Tads, my amazing VA, is going to go and look what videos did Jacob upload last week. He's going to download them and save them. All right. You could also just give them the raw files. Either works. Right. He's then going to log into Kajabi, which is my platform, and he's going to take this page here and he's going to duplicate it, all right? And he's going to put it in draft. Then what he's going to do is he's going to take the transcript or he's going to take the video, put it into a transcript tool and get the transcript for it. He's going to run that through ChatGPT, and it's going to give him a headline, a subheadline, a meta data title, and 3 to 5 words for the thumbnail, which is the picture that you saw before the video, right? He then drops the headline and the subheadline into Kajabi. He uploads the video file. He makes the thumbnail using the image that I've given him and the words that GPT gives him. He uploads that into Kajabi. And then from there, where are we taking this? He goes in and edits the meta details so that it's the title of the page is correct and everything. He can put the thumbnail in as an image so that if it gets shared, it looks nice and clean and polished. And then he comes in here and he updates it for me, right? And so this is a running list of these pages, right? And then what this means is that I've constantly got, every single week, I've got new remarketing assets that I can go and drop in when I'm looking at my ads and my ad data. Okay, so that's a really, really cool way to automatically build new remarketing assets out of your YouTube videos. So that's one way, okay? The next way that I'm utilizing this, and this is newer, but preliminary testing is very, very promising, is take a YouTube video, ideally one that's done well, and a valuable resource, and turn it into a new opt-in page, okay? And so I shared this resource in a YouTube video, on Instagram, on my Facebook profile, a couple of places, and people responded really well to it. 10 emails that each made between 2K and 6K in coaching sales without sales calls, DMs, or a VSL. Okay, and so I've literally just taken that resource plus the video and turned it into a nice little package that I'm now running ads to cold. So this isn't for remarketing. It could be, but ideally for bringing in cold leads. Okay, and so if we come back to our model, that's down here, right? This is what when I use this logo, it's a free resource. It could be a PDF, could be a video, could be either or. Right? Now, here's where this gets really, really cool. So this is very quick to produce once you've got the assets. So someone comes along and they opt in. And they have to do this silly thing. Not working? Maybe I missed one. So they opt in. And then, boom, they're into my core low-ticket funnel. Okay, and so if we come back to our model, that's what I'm talking about here. This is a low ticket funnel. So we run ads to this directly, but we also layer it in behind different lead magnets. Now here's where the system gets really, really cool. I can put 15 different lead magnets in front of this same low ticket funnel. I can test them really, really rapidly. I can put content out organically, see what performs really well, and then run it as an ad. Because from the moment someone enters their details here, and they get fired off into active campaign, and then they get put in front of that low ticket funnel, everything else is the same, right? The email automations kick in and it's the same experience. Then they get dropped into my broadcast and that's the same. They're getting the same YouTube videos. They're now in the remarketing pool because they've gone through that process, and they get all the same remarketing ads, and all roads are pointing towards that one core offering. Okay. So once you've got the full, and then the onboarding and delivery and everything is very, very streamlined, and a very nice system. All right. So once you've got the core of it built, you can spin out these, what I would consider front doors. If you imagine you've got a house and you're just building different doors, but you ultimately end up in the same place. So you're not adding any complexity. You're just creating new ways for people to enter the same machine. And what this does is it allows you diversification in your lead flow. It allows you to tap into different segments of the kind of broader addressable market out there with different hooks, because someone that responds to, say, an ad getting emails is different than, I've got another one about DMs, and I've got another one with my playbook, and then we've got the low ticket offer directly. They're all going to hit different people, right? They're all going to extract different people from the audience. But what we don't want to do is go and create 4 different businesses or 4 different pathways or 5 different pathways that we have to manage. The only variable is the ad and the page, which take not long at all to set up. And then from the second they opt in, the rest of the system is identical, right? So pretty much from here. everything is identical, and it all just compounds. It becomes 1 + 1 = 50 in time and with focus. Okay, so if you're creating on YouTube, we've been thinking about creating on YouTube. Maybe you're a paid ads person and you're looking to add YouTube, or you're a YouTube person and you want to add paid ads. Use this as a bit of a idea, couple of ideas there for you on how you might be able to get more juice out of the content that you are already creating. Okay, hopefully you found that helpful. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.